Well, here's one.
Thank you.
We have the community that values its young people, and that's reflected in the quality of the schools. The kind of learning that you can sense is going on here as you walk around the building and see the kids. And the kids, you are our state's most important resource. We don't have oil wells, and we don't have gold mines, and we don't have coal mines. We have young minds that are learning and preparing to go out in the world and change our world to make it a better place than it certainly is right now. So thank you, Harrington School, for having us out here. And come back and visit the State House again. It's been about 8 years since you were there, so come and join us again. We'd love to show you what government is and how it works.
First, thank the governor for coming down today with Secretary Reville, especially all of the children of the Harrington who have bared with us here. I know it's Chicken Nugget Day. And I was very tempted when we were in the cafeteria, as well as Representative Golden. I had to.
I saw
but you know, this just truly demonstrates Harrington School is one of the top-notch schools in the district and the Commonwealth. And the governor has showed his commitment towards local aid in Chapter 70, which is really truly the lifeblood of the school systems, not only here in Chelmsford, but throughout the Commonwealth. And I want to thank him for prioritizing that, and you'll be seeing more details on that on Wednesday in the House 1 budget. So thank you again, and I want to thank the faculty, the superintendent, the principal, and all the teachers who make this happen every day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor, and thank you, Superintendent and Principal, for the warm welcome we've received here. You know, I get the opportunity, it's a real privilege for me to be able to go tour the schools all across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts with the Governor. We take such pleasure in going out and meeting with teachers and students and looking at the work that gets done. And I do it as somebody who's an education professional, so the things I look for in trying to figure out whether this is a good school or what's going on at the school. And there are a whole bunch of criteria that we might have that we might go down, and I saw all those things here today. Strong leadership, engaged teachers, a really focused curriculum, clear, thoughtful tasks that students were doing. But once you go down that whole list, really it comes down to, in the final analysis in my mind, looking at it as a parent. Is this a child is this a school I'd want my child to attend to? I have a number of children, but right now I have a second grader in a school like this. And I look to see if it's a happy school, if it's a school where teachers are excited about what they're doing and about the subject material and engaged with the students in a way that they'd engage with their own children. And I saw all that today, in addition to the chicken nuggets, which is a bonus. I have to make lunch every day to my second grader, so that looked pretty good too. But it's a wonderful school with a great feeling, so it's really a privilege to be here. Number two, just to say thank you to the governor and to the legislature for the amazing work that led to the passage of this education reform bill that the governor just signed on Martin Luther King Day just a week ago. This gives us an incredible opportunity to take the schools of Massachusetts a step further. And it's not surprising coming from this governor who's dedicated so much of his time in office to this focus on public schools, whether it's public school finance, whether it's innovation, whether it's caring deeply about closing achievement gaps so every child can have a transformational experience in school. I am pleased and proud to work for an education governor. So I thank you all for that opportunity and for the opportunity to work with schools like this all across the Commonwealth in the work of preparing our children to be successful in the future.
My grandmother used to say, plan for the best, work for the best, expect the best, and make it happen. So many of you are the people that make it happen, not only for the school district, but for this town. We have a great faculty, we have great leaders, and the schools in the town work together. Mr. Cohen is a part of that successful leadership as town manager, Mr. Toronto as the chair of the school committee, Mrs. Hussey, the director of instruction, Mr. Cruikshank, the business manager, and so many others of you. I just want to say on behalf of the town, thank you for believing in these kids. They're doing great, and so are you.
I just have to say I am just in awe of the attention, and I look out in the wings at my staff, and I think that they make it easy to be a leader. It is not easy always. We have challenging times, but you know what? We always pull together as a team to do what's best for children, and I can say that's true for the town of Chelmsford. I'm proud to be a member of their educators. I'm proud to be an educator in the state of Massachusetts with the new ed reform law that's been passed, and the federal government with their new grants under Race to the Top. We're in an unbelievable time as educators, and I'm just so pleased to be a part of all of it. And mostly, it's about the kids. That's my staff. It's always about the children. It's about what's best for the children, and they're hungry. I'd like to tell you one little thing, the secret's out. When I first became principal here, one of the students called me governor. And I have to say I did not correct her. So the secret is out. I am now the governor. But it just speaks to how important a leader at the top is. And if that's how they viewed me, I was very proud of that. But our children know, despite just being young children, how important it is to have leaders who value what it is that we do every day and what we do for them. And they do appreciate it, and I do as well. So thank you so much.
Attorney, there you go. Well, you want to say something about the school? Look at that guy, and then they tell you to move your head from side to side. You're gonna pass.
I don't have anything to say.
Joey, how about you?
Joey? No?
Jeff? I'm fine.
Jack?
I'm fine.
Well, there's not, I bet you they're not shy, right?
They're not shy.
No, this is the one, they're hungry.
Yeah.
Any questions from the meeting? Great, good. Thank you again for having us. We appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Come on out.
Giving us some time.
Teachers, right? Everyone's teacher? Please come.
So much.
Teachers, please come out. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. Hi, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Great.
I know how it works. Yes, my pleasure. My pleasure. Watch out for the box.
Governor, thank you.
Sorry.
Take it easy. Nice to see you. Thanks. Thanks for coming.